G'day everyone. Welcome to another live stream. Thank you very much for stopping by. Just say g'day to the people in the chat. G'day Sadie, much respect. G'day Azza, how you going mate? Going well. G'day DMC. G'day Jason, how you going mate? Hope everyone's doing well. I thought I'd jump up and do a little update on what's been happening around here. There's been quite a lot going on around here in the last couple of months. Not just only in fish keeping, in reality as well. But we'll get more into that once some more people jump in. Hope everyone's doing good, considering the current times. As you can see, we're sitting at the Blackmore tank, which is a 4-foot tank, which was in my last video. Same again as for DMC. Big shout out to DMC. He did a video with my permission. If you want to check it out, go subscribe to DMC Productions, as well as I will upload what he did on my channel after the stream. So as for what a lot of people obviously know me for the Blackmore, but I also have silver dollars. Now, we had some bad luck with that tank, and unfortunately that bad luck was that it ended up leaking. It leaked to the point where I was losing 30 litres a day. So I had to sort that out ASAP, off camera as well, so that it was done and sorted out quicker. I did lose a couple silver dollars in the meantime during that process of moving them, but I'm able to sort that out by just going to go get some more, or I'll just breed them. G'day Griffin, how you going man? One of the other things that we did, I do apologise, I do need to do a major water change on this tank. I did one a couple of days ago. I as well have fitted a canister filter to that tank as well. This is where the yabbies sit now. G'day Plant Man, how you going mate? So in here, we made a change and we've put the baby yabbies into here. Now the baby yabbies were sitting in a 2-foot tank. This tank here is a 4-foot tank. As you can see, they're just off in the distance there. Yeah, it'd be pretty late where you are now, Griffin, isn't it? So this is the canister filter that I'm using for the tank. So what does the 1100 stand for? That stands for how many litres an hour that pumps out. So that pumps out 1,100 litres an hour. We'll easily do this tank about 5-6 times over in an hour. So quite a bit of water flow. So here's the silver dollars. Now I've got algae growing, brown algae growing on the tank. I am leaving that on the tank. Eventually I'll just have the front face, clear it off with a good old magnetic marker. This tank here is 3 foot long by just under 2 foot wide. I will be making a better stand for this. But yeah, this tank here holds just over 250 litres of water. I've got some more silver dollars on their way. No worries, Sadie. Thank you very much for stopping by. It's great to see you again. And then the tank down here, below the silver dollars, because there's silver dollars down there, we have 2 yabbies in here. And they want to come out. So there's one yabby. And both yabbies in here are a breeding pair, male and female. Here we go. Will do, Sadie. Same to you. So their scientific name for people watching the replay is Destructor, Turiax Destructor. G'day, Blake. How you going, mate? While you're here, Blake, remember how you uploaded the video? That's the one I use for my black moors. That's all what my black moors get. Now I'll stick a couple in. I'll stick normally around about 7 of these in. Today we're going 8. Yeah, that's right. That's right, mate. Not too far away. G'day, Benny Loco. Thank you. Thank you very much. I will be right back because I've got to put the frozen food back in the freezer. The other thing that I'm not sure whether people have noticed is it's much quieter out here. Oh, it was awesome video, DMC. Thank you very much, man. Loved it very much. And like I said, after I've finished streaming, I'll post it onto my channel as well. So one of the other upgrades is I have mucked around with a DIY filter. Now I haven't posted anything about this DIY filter. Once I make another DIY filter, I will post the how I go about the DIY filter and what I put into it. G'day, Knight. How you going? One of the other things that's happened around here is I've switched jobs. Before I was helping out aircon installing. Now I'm working as a window glazier, window installer. So quite a big difference in work-wise compared to doing air conditioners. But yeah. Oh, that's not good there, Benny. I'm doing great there, Knight. I thought I'd come up and just explain what's going on around here. One of the other absolutely awesome things that's happened for myself as Nathan Fishboy, we are becoming sponsored by a local fish store. I've been approached for a sponsorship. I'm going to take this sponsorship, which will be bigger opportunities, as well as there will be probably more locals. Maybe one of my plans is to see if any locals in my town or area will display their tank off. If they do display their tank off, that would be absolutely awesome, because it will open the opportunity for everyone to see what people down here in South Australia have as fish keeping wise. Thank you very much for the condolences on the sponsorship. I'm over the moon. I can't believe it's going. It's one of the dreams that I thought would be near impossible for quite a few years is becoming possible a lot quicker than we all thought, which is absolutely awesome. One of the things that the local fish store is going to do is they're giving me a roughly 6-foot tank in their shop for me to display of whatever I would like to display off in that tank at their shop. As well as there's going to be more videos coming from the fish store. As well as there's going to be quite possibly some reptile stuff on my channel from the local fish store. They have a reptile room as well, which I've gone and looked at, and even though I have a fear of snakes, I'll still probably hold a snake. So, but yeah, pretty chuffed that this deal has opened up a lot sooner. It's definitely opened my eyes wide open that you know, it's happening sooner than I really thought it was going to end up happening. G'day, Keith. Hey, Roland. How you going, man? Just doing a little update. One of the biggest news is that I've been sponsored by a local fish store. They're going to give me a 6-foot display tank, and I'll be able to shoot more videos at the fish store, that type of stuff. As for where the goldfish are, the goldfish, as in the sarasas, the habanas, the white goldfish, they're not in the bathtub at the moment. They are sitting in a big kidney pond. But first of all, I'll show you the DIY filter and how I've gone about it. Now, this DIY filter is on the bathtub. So here's the filter. So this filter here, and look at that, there's a yabby down there already. So that pump there is pumping 3,000 litres an hour, hence why the water is crystal clear. The fish, the 3 goldfish in there are just for feeders for the yabbies. As you can see, another yabby sitting down there on the other side of the plane. Now, the yabbies in this bathtub are my big yabbies. But we'll go into more detail about the filter. So this filter I made. I did have some help from a few local businesses for some PVC pipe fittings. So what we've done is the water comes out from down there, comes up, goes in, fills up. Now these blue sponges, these are a really big sponge. I've got some media trays. Some more media trays. There's about 3 media trays down there. Now these filters are just a filter that you cut out to whatever size you want. G'day Chevy Fish, how you going? So this piece here is my breather. That's what I called it for now. This is my breather. And my water comes out, and it comes out through here. So this piece here is a T-piece out of 25mm pipe. That goes into a 25mm, 40mm socket. And then it goes into a 25, and then I've got an elbow into it, and there we go. Now I'll pull the aerator stone up. Sort of gives you an idea how much water flows there. Quite a bit of water flow. Then the big plain ornament for the yabbies to sit in. I'll sit yous here while we grab the pellets. Or I should say algae waste. So that's the overall of the DIY filter. I've got quite a bit of filter media as well as filter sponge in there. Alright, so we've got some algae wafers and we're just chucking into the flow. Chuck a couple down there. And we'll see them coming out. No worries, Benny. You stay safe. Much respect. Great. Thank you very much for swapping by. So this is one of my big yabbies. Absolute stonker of a yabby. Thanks, Chevy Fish. I'll try to make it interesting. Can you see the yabbies underneath the airplane? Walking around pinching the food. Sure is, DMC, it is Yabbyzilla. Monstrous. So that's that big boy, that big one you just saw is a male. I'm going to be breeding him after probably about the 6th breeding. So can you see how we got airlines running left, right and centre? Alright. So what I've done, I've actually stuck the big air pump. Ready? You tell me whether you can hear it. So the big air pump is now in the shed. That's one of the other upgrades that we've managed to do. So that there is just a bit of yoga mat, 20mm hole through the iron into the shed. Air pump sits about round about from here to the ground, roughly. And yeah, I can barely hear it. DMC can barely hear it. The heat wave did pass for a little while with DMC, but now we've got another heat wave coming through. So yeah, so I actually ordered 200 meters of air hose line. Now I've managed to run 100 meters of airline hose already, and that's just as a rough fix. Now once I put it up so it's neatly up on there properly, I will have a lot of leftovers, so I'll end up probably only using probably about 80 odd meters of airline hose. So now we'll walk down here. There used to be the bathtub right here, but now we have a kidney pond. Now in this kidney pond is where all my other goldfish are, where the orange and white goldfish and all that are. Now that air stone is running off the big air pump in the shed. So I think that's quite pretty decent doing what I need to do. That there was a little DIY filtration with an air stone. You stick an air stone down the end of the tube and the air comes out of it, and that aerates and it cleans the water up. I tried making one of them. That time I failed. So I'm back at the drawing board in doing more. And look at this, we're pulling out some water poppy. I got 2 black elephant ears water plants off of a subscriber. Big shout out to him. Thank you very much, man. Same as I got a big pot of Vow. Now I'm going to do the exact same thing for a couple more of these, because my Vow plant in my 200 litre has taken right off like no tomorrow. So I'm thinking of doing something like that again. We'll do it over in this corner. I can put my feet here, lay around like this, have my head there, lay back around, and my feet will stop here. That's where my feet would stop. That's where my feet would stop if I laid in there. Pretty big. And then on the weeds, the trough, the old laundry trough. The old laundry trough is still going. We'll see where the fishies are at. Well, there's one. There's 2. There's only 2 in here now. We did have 3 in here, but one went missing. I reckon a bird got him. Oh, look how green and healthy this big leaf duckweed is. Nice and healthy. I'm waiting for more heat to come through, because if this plant here will flower. This, I've got a photo up on my Instagram about 2-3 posts, something like that ago, of the flower of these. So, g'day T-Bone. Yeah, DMC, I reckon that might have been a bird, mate. But yeah, so that there is actually a laundry trough out of a house down here. As well as I've got another bathtub. I've got a bathtub sitting across the yard from me, and I'm actually going to turn that into a aquaponics pond. That's my idea for that one. So then we'll come back up. Let's see if they'll come up to the surface. Fishy, 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 fishy. Fishy, 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 fishy. It's funny enough, they're coming up to the surface. See? Fishy, 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 fishy. What, you want to say g'day? Come on then. You say g'day. G'day. So yeah, so that's the kidney pond. Then we come over here, and this is the rosy barb tub. Now, 2 days ago, I stuck small leaf duckweed in here the other day. See, there's only small traces of it now. I come out here after work when I got home about 2 hours ago, and it was gone. I'm thinking, what's this nonsense? So I reckon a bird had got to them. Lovely rosy barbs. So down here, these fish are called feeder fish here in Australia. But they're actually called rosy barbs. They're a tropical fish, from what I've been told. How many fish ponds you got? 6 all up there, T-Bone. And many more to go. G'day, Springy. How you going, man? Didn't see you pop in. Hope you're well, mate. So yeah, so as you can see, these are pretty placid. Their water's crystal clear. You want to look at something cool? Look at these bad boys. Oh, this root system. Look how healthy that is. Beautiful root systems on these water poppies. And it's just not in one area. It's just everywhere. See what I mean? It's just everywhere. So down here, these are small leaf water lilies, or classed as water poppies. Now the flower of them are these. So that's the small leaf. That's what it flowers up to. I apologise for the wind. Can't help the weather. Yeah, Blackie. You got some umbrella grass reshooting away. So yeah. Now the other thing is, this is my holding bathtub of duckweed. Yes, that's correct. That's right. I did say that correctly. My holding bathtub duckweed. Now look how thick this is. Pretty black, pretty thick. And as you can see, she's nice and green. Now the other pond, T-bone. This was one of my first creations. Just a tank with water poppies and umbrella grass. This one here, that's the one I want. That's the money maker, mate. So that's just umbrella grass, and it's got a couple of flowers. I will be able to Chevy fish because of the sponsor deal that I have. So here's the silver dollar tank. She let go in the middle. Why not Blackie? Mince it up. So now we'll go inside and I'll show you what's been going on inside. Now, from what people know, in this tank here, it was yabbies once upon a time. Well, now it's holding my adult live berries. Put some vow plant in there as well as some blue stricta that I've got to trim a couple of leaves off. So this is the kitchen table tank. G'day, Chewy. Tuesday, how you going, man? You going alright, buddy? Some purple temple plant there. Hashtag algae is good. My white female molly. Nice red guppy. And this is my 2-foot tank. Well, I've got some of it there, Chevy fish. I can actually get it from the LFS. It's quite common down here. And all what's filtering this tank is a Kmart filter. Once it focuses, if it does. So yeah, just a Kmart filter. And I've stuck on a little Aqua One filter, hang on the back filter. Now, we'll come over here to the 200 litre tank. Now, there's been some problems going on in the last 2 weeks. We've run into a few problems that we're sorting out at the same time. But we're getting there. It's getting sorted out. So when I say problems, I'm meaning as in the platinum angelfish there decided it wanted to throw out eggs. So it was throwing out eggs. So I go to move the fish, and whoever it was throwing eggs off to didn't want them. So I've just left them in there for now. If it happens again, I'll properly sort it out. Now, as you can see, I've got some platies. The orange one there is a swordtail platy. And that one there is just a platy, which is heavily pregnant, which I'll be pulling out, putting another box in there, breeder box, and another angelfish there. But please note that these other angelfishes, this tank is not their forever tank. They will be going into another tank once they get bigger. They're just in there so that they get along with other fish, and so far they have been. Another platy. Now this molly I really like. It is a yellow type of molly, similar to a Dalmatian, but it's yellow. I have a really good photo on my Instagram at Nathan Fishboy. Sorry, Fishboy5608. I also do have baby bristlenose catfish in this tank as well. There's 4 of them in here. Now the plants that I've got in this tank here, that plant there is pink baby tears, still growing. I've also got more pink baby tears there, a firestone Pisces rock. I've got a lot of vow plant up the back to simulate like a jungle type of thing. And then I've got Ambulia. Now, overseas, it's named something else. I can't really exactly remember the name, what it's called. There's my other molly. So from looking above, that's how much my vow plant has grown up the back. So it's taken off absolutely amazing. Taken off exactly the way how I wanted it to take off. The 2 orange platies in the breeder box, they were picking on my angelfish up the back there. I believe that's a leotard, I think it is. Oh, well, the way how I got this vow plant growing in here, Jason, I'll be able to sell it for that price, mate. Look at it just growing, man. It's growing in between the Ambulia. Going all the way up to the filter. And then, how crazy this is. It's growing up into the filter where there is no light in there. So how's that work? Native Vow, that would grow massive. Can you see the fish in there? We'll see if anyone can see the fish in there. If you can see the fish in there, comment in the chat. The other thing I've stuck in here is ram's horn snails as well. I got them off a subscriber. Shout out to him as well. But yeah, as you can see, the vow's taken right off. Yeah, yep, that's right, Blackie. Yep, that's right, Chevy fish. There's an orange cladding in there. He's still alive. Probably wants to get away from the other fish. Just like you said, it's just a lurker. Just a lurker. So now we'll move over to here. One of the things Fish Boy didn't. Some people on the channel do know about it because I've spoken about it in people's live streams. We've got low-grade cherry shrimp in here. I stuck quite a few low-grade cherry shrimp in here a little while ago, and not sure whether you can see or not, but that one there is heavily buried. Now I've got quite a few in here like this. I'm just trying to find some others. We've got one on the move. Yeah, might quite possibly there, Blackie. So in here is the cherry shrimp, as well as we've still got fry in here. And we have molly fry. So the little ecosystem in this tank is obviously doing quite well because it's still producing babies. No worries, Blackie. Take care, mate. Thank you very much for stopping by, buddy. That's right, Chewy Tuesday. It is awesome sauce, isn't it, mate? So yeah, so that sort of gives you a little bit of a clearer shot of the shrimp there. That's right, Plant Man. Shout outs to Plant Man. I'm just trying to see whether I can see any more shrimp that I'll be able to get on the camera. See the shrimp up the back there? Always Blackie, always, mate. So yeah, so there's another shrimp up there. Golden spotted pleco right there. Trying to find the albino Bristol nose, but I can't find it. I think it might be hiding in the cave. But yeah, so just a molly fry going past. Some more Val. Get on it, Val. So yeah, that's all the updates going on around here. Move around this side, we might be able to see what's fry. Quite a few fry sitting over there. So yeah, that includes the update on what's going on here at Nathan Fishbooks. So quite a few good outcomes, big opportunities ahead, which is quite awesome. Follow the shrimp. So yeah. I'll be doing the same myself in a minute, or we'll be get going. And go out the back and show the black and moors off to you again, and then I'll be get going. now we're at the Blackmores, and then the other thing I did was I used the light off the silver dollar tank, the one that burst, and I've used it for this, for the Blackmores. Makes them stand out a lot better, I reckon. But yeah, so yeah, got a few big noses, the sponsorship deal, and a few upgrades here at Fish Boys, the lights, and had to move fish around and move yabbies around and that sort of stuff. But that's part of the reason why I haven't posted in for a while as well. Just being flat out busy, as well as adjusting to my new job. But yeah, everything's getting there. Same here, Chevy Fish. Blackmores is one of many of my favourite fish. The other goldfish I really like as well are the Sarasas, Cabanas. I love koi goldfish, but they're highly illegal for me. I don't want to break the law and have one. So one of the things this summer, I've got to reseal. Got to have this tank resealed. Once it gets resealed, I'll probably do videos on it while it's getting resealed. I reckon that'd be pretty cool. This tank has to get resealed anyway. The silicon is old, and it won't be long for it just to go and let go, and then we're in a lot of strife then. But yeah, so yeah, I'll probably do a video once it gets sorted out. But yeah, so yeah. Anywho, I'm gonna get going. Go sort out some dinner and feed the rest of the fish and relax and get ready for tomorrow's. A lot of work, a lot of tasks. But yeah. So yeah, thank you very much for tuning by. And I will hopefully post a video really soon. I'm hoping I'll be able to do a video this weekend. But stay tuned. There will be a video out this weekend, hopefully. If not, it will be the Monday for Australia. People overseas, it will be on your Sunday. Thank you very much, Chevy Fish. Sure will. I will enjoy the rest of my night. Cheers, DMC. And I will sort that upload as well. DMC. Alrighty. Stay safe in these current times around the world. And also enjoy. If you ain't already done so, hit subscribe. If you haven't already done so, hit the like button. I appreciate it. That helps get me out more. And yeah, tick the bells if you haven't ticked the bells, if you do like what you see. Alrighty, everyone. Stay safe. Take care. See ya.